Welcome, my name is Heroine Bob and welcome to Bob Buys, where in this video I am so excited because I found this beautiful pair of disco era roller skates at Design and Consign in Newport News today, and they are rough, but that's what this video is about. It is going to be me restoring this pair of roller skates. The reason why I'm doing that is because they fit me. So these are going to be my Moxie skates. If you don't know what Moxie roller skating is, there'll be a link up above of a video that you can watch to kind of give you an idea of what it is. For those of you that don't know, I did play roller derby until, you know, COVID happened. Well, until I got diagnosed with POTS, and then I took a break to get tested, and then I was supposed to go back this year, and then COVID happened, so I haven't been able to go back to roller derby. But I will go back as soon as, you know, I can. And I've actually been roller skating since I was 2 years old. My daddy has always said that I skate better than I walk. So I'm very excited to have a pair of roller derby skates, my childhood skates that I've had since I was a kid, and then now these ones for Moxie skating. So I guess let's go ahead and start restoring them. So as you guys can see, I paid $20 for these, and again, they are in very rough shape. So the reason why it says as is because you can see the trucks here are about ready to fall off. So I am going to have to fully deconstruct these, clean up the leather, and then put them back together. I'm pretty sure the trucks are fine. They just don't have the bearings anymore. I think I might actually have a spare pair of bearings. That's why they're so loose, is because there's supposed to be a rubber bearing in here, and there's just crumbles now. So I will probably have to order that part, because I think I gave my old, my spare set of bearings to a derby friend because I had an extra set. But if you don't know, Marco Polo was the brand in the late 70s, early 80s for disco skating. These can go in good condition, and depending on the colorway, anywhere from $20 to like $200 online. So you can keep a lookout for Marco Polo brand. It's going to be clearly marked inside. And on the tongue here, they're the Warrior skates, and that's also going to be inside as well. So I guess let's go ahead and start by taking these apart. So the first thing I did is took the crusty laces off. I mean, I could clean these, but I just kind of want to set them on fire because they are really nasty and they smell some kind of gross. So I'm gonna just get new laces. Pretty much you can get skate laces, or again, I'll put a link up above for how you can figure out what length shoelaces you need in order to replace if you ever buy a pair of shoes, or in this case a pair of skates, and you don't know what length shoelaces you need and you don't actually have the grody shoelaces, how to go about doing that. But that video will be up here. And the doggo is playing fetch.
Nope.
With the boy while I'm doing this. So
this is our contribution.
So now I'm going to start taking the wheels off. I've used that wrench to take off most of the wheels. He's helping me take the last wheels off because the bearings have rusted to the truck, which is not good. For those of you that don't know, skate wheels have two bearings inside of them. They have the outer and the inner bearing, and that's what makes it roll. I'm going to definitely have to replace these bearings too. See how the bearing has basically rusted to this, so that is going to have, thank you Louie, that is going to have to be hammered off. I wasn't really worried. The fancy is this is the fancy. The boot is beautiful.
Replace the rolly bits with modern stuff anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the rolly bits you're supposed to regularly replace anyway with use. So I mean, the boot and the truck is what's difficult to replace. I'm a little worried about these bolts here because I can't really get to them. I can try to take some steel wire to them and see if they're still salvageable, but those also have rust to it. If that's the case, then I am going to have to take this to a roller rink and have them remove the truck, because I can't do that. You're like, no, I want to look at it. I've removed the struts from the plate those bolts definitely need some attention. And I now have this giant bowl and some 91% rubbing alcohol, and there's my camera strap. Hello! But I know 91% alcohol is probably not going to be the easiest thing to find right now, but this is what I'm going to use to soak all of these metal bits in to help try to get all the grease off. And so all of the dirt and grease will hopefully be removed by a nice long alcohol soak and settle to the bottom, and then I can actually like clean them, like by taking a wire brush and getting the rest of it off. So while those bits soak in alcohol, I am going to get to cleaning this leather with this Anglus Easy Cleaner, which I have linked in the description down below. This is what I use to clean all the shoes. I think you found a squirrel. So that is what I'm going to work on now. Okay, so this is the one, I just did one.
You sure?
Clean over. And then this is the dirty one that I haven't done anything with. And then, so I think this will be good. Okay, so now that the boots are pretty, my project has been commandeered now.
You wanted the rust off.
And I appreciate the help.
Getting the rust off.
He is still trying to take the rust off the bolts. There's a small child screaming in the background. I ordered new bushings because the old ones were rotted out, and surprise, they're going to be red, so they're going to match. And I actually am getting red bearings to match as well, because of course I am. And also I had to, because I need 7mm bearings, and these ones, wait, no, it's still thinking about it. You can see these ones are way too rusted and crunchy for me to continue using them. So I have had to spend so far $60 plus the $20 for the skates, but then I'm done. And so a total of $80 for some glorious Moxie skates that are actual vintage from the 80s. Yes, I'm very excited. I don't know why I felt the need, but I felt like I should show you guys the color of the rubbing alcohol after I have cleaned everything. It is no longer clear.
1 week later.
So I had to wait about a week for stuff to come in, but these are the bushings, and I have 2 sets of bearings, so a total of 16 bearings and new laces. So time to put these back together. So I technically, for these skates, needed a size 63, but that was not available when I went to the Converse store, so I got a pair of 54s. So I'll probably only be able to lace it up to here, but I probably won't lace them all the way up anyway, because I'm not really a big fan of ankle boots, but we'll see what happens. So if you've never changed bushings or cushions, whatever you want to call them, this is how you do it. Put the bigger one like this. This should be probably flat. It depends on your skate. You're then going to put your truck. I think these are all the same. You're going to put your truck back on. And you're going to put this one back on. So this is going to go inside like this. Then you're going to put your cap on. And then the nuts. So now that I have the bushings on, which of course I got red ones, the color normally denotes the hardness. I got medium because I really don't know what I'm gonna need. Now I get to put the bearings in the wheels.
1 week later.
Over there, doggo.
So the bearings I had originally ordered were too small. I got the 7mm instead of the 8mm, so I have just gone ahead and put on my outdoor wheels that already had 8mm bearings in them, so I can see if the skates work.
Move, Duggo! Duggo's never seen straight. It doesn't look right. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay, well, it worked. They're a lot different than my roller derby stick. The leather is definitely stiff, so my guess is that someone used them once and then never used them again. So I have a new pair of Marksy skates I have to get used to.
Yeah, break them in.
I know. Hopefully the dog won't break me while I'm breaking them in.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And until then, bye!